All right. Well, we just got back from our showing of Cocaine Bear. Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear.
And just like that, hey, we're going to be talking about it and drinking some Bear Fight whiskey. Mike, give me a pop.
What kind of pop?
Ooh.
All right, hey, everybody. Welcome back to Necessary Censorship. I am Jason. You got Mike, Rob, Jesse, and Bob. Behind the camera is Jeremy. We are here to see Cocaine Bear. From what I've been told, is the Top Gun of 2023, drawing everybody to movie theaters.
Really?
That's what I've been hearing.
Oh, I can't wait. No.
I have not been more excited. I mean, feel these nipples.
Great storyline,
Tom Cruise is in it, right?
cutting edge graphics and effects,
Just him running.
loaded cast.
Absolutely. My expectations, I think it's going to be awesome. I've heard nothing but bad things about it.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for this.
I read a little bit about it. I'm very excited for it. The only thing I want to know is there going to be a scene where the bear does the whole cocaine thing where they rub the teeth and stuff? So,
like the Dave Chappelle?
Yeah.
So,
I don't know what to expect. I hope it's going to be a laugh. And
that's the
all.
best thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think it's going to be hilarious is what I think it's going to be. Rob, anything?
I hope it's so epically awful that it's great. I really do.
So,
Expectations are high.
oh, for me they are. I'm hoping this isn't a letdown. I'm hoping this isn't a letdown. But stay tuned once we're done with watching this cinematic masterpiece.
Yeah.
We'll be having a review.
Coming at
Our
you.
first of many, hopefully, of these opening weekend movie reviews. Yes. All right.
Thanks, everybody. See you in a
Talk to
little
you
bit.
soon. All right. So anyway, who wants to start with Cocaine Bear? Who wants to go? Who's going first?
So I'll go first.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'll tell you.
Hold on. Actually, before we go, not that there's any surprises here, but spoilers moving forward. Just in case, hey, you're going to hear shit about the movie about a bear that does cocaine.
Lots.
You can probably lots of
Obvious as
So
to
anyway,
what's gonna happen.
Lots of
let's
cocaine.
anyway. Go ahead, Jesse.
I'll say this. For one, I think it lived up to the hype. I agree. It kind of started off a little slow. A little slow.
Yeah.
Although hitting the head when he's trying to jump out of the plane, hitting his head.
That was good.
That was pretty good.
So yeah, the quick premise is it takes place in '85, which the real story is in '85. There was a drug deal that went it fell out of a plane,
Right.
and a bear did eat like a whole bunch of cocaine, but it died
died.
within minutes.
Yeah. 5
That's
minutes.
about where the extent of this movie of
Correct.
what the live events took place. So this movie picks up with a guy, a drug dealer, throwing cocaine out of a plane. And obviously the whole point is he's going to parachute out with it and be able to pick it up or
Right.
have it picked up.
Yep.
Long story short, he ends up hitting his head and falls out of the plane and
he
dies.
concusses himself.
Correct.
So therefore, they don't know where all this cocaine is spread over Tennessee and the Chattahoochee.
Blood Mountain, Chattahoochee
Yeah.
National
Blood
Forest.
Mountain.
In the Blood Mountain, yep. Okay, so that's where we pick up. Okay, that's about as quick a synopsis as I can give you.
But I think that for one, I thought the soundtrack was awesome.
Yes.
Okay, that was an amazing soundtrack.
80s synthesizer all the way through.
It was great. We were talking afterwards, and I said, it's kind of like those B horror flicks. They kind of had that feel to it, even though it wasn't really a B horror flick.
No.
Great humor, but gory, and I love the gore. And just to make my part short, the ambulance scene to me was the best scene of all.
100%.
The ambulance scene was the best.
Yep.
Just
And
the-
it ended perfectly with her flying out the
was gonna say,
windshield. His hand
Specifically, yeah.
is
over.
sitting there dangling
See,
from the bear.
But then again, the part where the guy's talking about, well, those friends, my friends, they're my boys, and the one dude's head is sitting on his lap.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
that was really good as
My
well.
boys were going to we're going to go to New York, and he's sitting there with the head in. Yeah.
Yeah, the gore. I mean, so I had to look it up because I didn't want to just say. So Kerry Russell is probably the top name, and then Ray Liotta, probably one of his last
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
But I kind of looked over a couple times at Jeremy. So Alden Ehrenreich, which
Solo.
is Han Solo
Yeah.
from the Han Solo
Well, the
single
little
movie.
boy.
Well, and then the other guy, I was like, that
Angry
dude looks.
retail guy.
I said
Do you know
that
who
dude
that is?
looks a lot like fucking Ice Cube,
Yeah.
and it is. That's
Yeah,
that's
that's a-
O'Shea Jackson
yeah.
Jr., which is Ice Cube's son.
The little boy was in Sweet Tooth. He was Sweet Tooth.
That's who it was.
Christian Convery is his name, and then
I
you
thought
got
it was Jojo Rabbit at first, but I
Oh,
was
no,
like, it
no,
kept
it's
sticking him
Sweet
at
Tooth.
Sweet Tooth. That's
Yep.
where I saw him. Yeah, he was good.
He was good. He was funny.
yeah, and they just kind of had a lot of.
Scott Seiss.
Yeah, they kind of had a lot of guys that were. So Elizabeth Banks directed this, so you could
Yep.
tell there was a lot of
Her debut,
people that. Yeah, exactly. Directorial debut. A lot of people
Bravo to
that.
Actually, I don't want to cut in, but she directed
But you just
all the
did.
Pitch Perfect movies.
Anyway.
So,
Okay, so moving on.
Okay, so not okay. Finally, so her directorial debut of a good movie.
Yes.
Sorry.
I don't remember a
Take it
murderous
back.
cocaine
She
bear in
directed
Pitch Perfect.
Charlie's Angels too.
Once again,
Okay, thanks.
I
Once
love
again.
Pitch Perfect.
So
They're
her
all
her directorial
You would.
debut of something that I want to watch.
Sorry,
Okay,
guys.
thank you.
so yeah, no,
I'm gonna turn my volume down. Now.
Yeah.
the gore was fantastic.
Oh.
I want to reserve my opinion for a little bit because obviously you can tell I was hyped for it going into it. I got a little bit more to say. I'm gonna pass off. What else do you guys got?
I agree. The ambulance scene was top for me, specifically when the lady.
Some of it you see in the trailer.
when
Yes.
the lady. Well, I didn't watch the trailer.
Oh, you haven't seen the trailer? Okay, so they showed some of it,
Okay.
just a little bit.
The best part was when the lady in the stretcher.
In the gurney.
Gurney.
She's strapped
Yeah.
in.
Flying off.
Oh,
her face.
the face drag.
Dragged
The
along.
face
That
drag.
was-
You know,
Worse-
what is that actress's name? Who is that? The park ranger.
Yeah, her name
Because
is
she was awesome in there.
Margot Martindale.
That's who it is.
And
Yes.
then
Oh yeah, Margot Martindale, of course. Yes,
Yes.
that's who it is.
Yes.
the first hiker. The
She was in
couple,
Secretariat.
That guy.
Olaf and,
yeah, he
and
was
Elsa.
From, yeah.
If you watch
From
the
Game of
show
Thrones,
New
Game of
Girl,
Thrones
New Girl, that's Nick's mother in New Girl.
What?
Oh, it is. Wait,
Yeah.
the park ranger?
Was he also in
Oh,
Pitch
okay.
Perfect?
No.
Mike knows.
No.
No, you're asking the wrong person.
No,
Ask
that's
Mike.
the dude from Workaholics.
Oh,
New Girl
okay.
is awesome.
Well, so
But no, that was my favorite scene.
yeah.
And I think it was I was entertained though. I did not fall asleep. That's a huge accomplishment.
So if anyone took the over in the theater,
I did not fall
paid out.
asleep. I did not doze off. There was no.
I was entertained the entire time. Come with the right expectations, right?
Correct.
I mean, but there was betrayal. There was,
Fingers lost.
I mean,
Oh.
it was a good movie. I think it was a good movie.
How did he shoot
I
those two?
Exactly.
How did he shoot those?
shoots
They're not
off
even next to each
one
other.
shot.
two fingers like this, and
And that must have been what was that? That was not a high caliber gun.
No, it was a 38
38
special.
special, right? That's what I thought.
38
Yeah,
special.
38 special.
I just love the guy. They're not even next to each
yeah.
other.
How did he do that?
Yeah.
So Rob, before the movie, you had stated that you hope it's so bad that it's good.
Yes, I didn't think it was that bad.
Okay.
There were parts that the acting was kind of forced.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
I'd
course.
give the acting maybe a B- or a C.
I think that she was trying. Elizabeth Banks was trying to make it kind of that beef horror flick type
Yeah.
feel to it. I mean,
Yeah.
you walk into a movie going Cocaine Bear, it's like going to Sleepaway Camp 4. You know,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah, you're not expecting a Tom Hanks
Right.
level
right.
acting.
Like the guy who's like his wife died or whatever, and he's like, and I got the tattoo, and they screwed it up, so I got John for the next 7 days. It's supposed to say Joan. Like it was horrible acting, but it was hilarious.
Yes.
Well, let's not forget the bear falling asleep on the guy.
Yeah.
It's a she.
It-
How do you know?
Vagina's
Vagina's
on
on
my
my
face.
ear.
I kind of almost attributed the cocaine to like spinach to Popeye.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's
That scene-
exactly how I
right,
looked at
towards
Jeremy
the
and I
end.
went, yeah, I said, right when that thing, it blew up and you saw it go in its nose after
got
Ray
shot.
Liotta shot
yeah.
it and it fell off the cliff. It was like, this is like spinach to Popeye. This thing's
Allegedly,
gonna go.
allegedly, it's like spinach to pot. We don't actually know. We're just.
You're the one that
Speculating.
brought that up, man. We all just assumed, but
No, I
I had to look over at Robbins, asked if the bear spit the bullet out.
Yes, it did. That's
that what
exactly
happened?
what it did? Yes.
The bear
That's
spit
what
out
it
the
did.
bullet.
No, it,
Okay.
it didn't spit out a bullet. It spit out the casing.
Yeah, the casing.
Or the,
Yeah.
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 What?
Yeah.
No.
How would it?
Yeah, I mean it was a full
Yeah, I
thing.
mean, not
think
accurate,
Yeah.
you know,
It
but yeah,
doesn't
it had a
make sense.
casing in its mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
How,
the-
how does it have a casing in its
I-
mouth?
It's
Yeah,
a movie.
That's why I'm saying.
Okay,
Okay, so I'll
The
attribute it
sound
to
that
some
it-
moron who doesn't know what a gun works.
Yeah.
Okay, or how a gun works.
Well,
But
not
still,
so. Alec Baldwin.
No, he knows how it works.
Eric Bauer.
Alec Baldwin, if he didn't know before that, he knows how a gun works now. I'm going to go on it and say that it. Obviously, I'm going into it knowing it's not going to be Shakespeare.
No.
I go into it knowing that it's going to be exactly what it was. I'm a huge fan of schlocky, shitty horror movies.
Some of my favorites.
Right? That's how me and my wife started dating. We would go to Blockbuster Video for all you kids at home that may remember what that is, and we would go down to Horror
Yes.
Island and rent the most stupid
looking
shit.
Right.
And that's what this was. And it's like you're not expecting anything. And this was just, it was entertaining. The humor was good. It was well leveled. It was dark humor.
Yes.
Because I mean, at one point I was laughing at spots while the woman next, like during the ambulance scene, where the guy lifts his hands up and his wrist falls off, and this woman's going, "Oh my god, oh my god!"
Work correct.
And I'm like, "What are you expecting?" You know, and then when Ray Liotta's guts got ripped out of him, she's going,
You know,
"Oh jeez."
You know, going back to the ambulance scene too. I'm surprised it took 12 hours for the ambulance company to realize like, hey, our paramedics didn't make it back.
How come they haven't shown up at a hospital yet?
It was 1985, so
Yeah, there's no cell phones.
what about the park ranger trying to shoot the bear for the first time and just
Oh.
blast the dude in the head?
Well, you gotta admit, you hold a gun like that, you're bound to.
Yeah.
But she's a peace officer. She gets to shoot people.
Yeah.
Come on, let's be. She was just trying to lay pipe because she had a dusty
yeah.
beaver.
Dusty Beaver.
You
that
know
was
who
a
that?
great.
You know who that
She
guy
slipped
was?
that right
That
in.
was such a good line right
he
there.
was
I'm working
Mitch.
on it. I'm
He was
working
Mitch
on
from
it.
Modern
Modern
Family.
Family. Yep.
Yep.
It looked like he gained some weight for that role.
Bears can't climb trees. Of course I can.
So the whole thing about those kids played amazing. Like, it's always funny to me whenever you have kids that swear and just
Right.
do adult things. Like it's
How
like it's
about
nothing.
taking a knife full of cocaine?
A teaspoon.
I was like, holy shit.
yeah.
Holy shit, these guys are sitting there. Yeah, let's go ahead. Shove it in a mouse.
I'm waiting for some Karen to freak out that a kid
Oh, it's gonna happen.
they showed a kid on camera
Yeah.
do a knife full of
Doing cocaine. Yeah.
At least they spit it out. At least it's
Totally forget about the coked up bear that's killing everyone in the movie,
yes.
but the draw the line at the kids doing that.
I think what we can expect, whether this, so obviously they kind of left it open to a sequel just with either the Cubs, because the mama bear
Now
has
there's going to
cubs,
be 3.
or because they made the comment, not all the cocaine was found
Right.
in
Well, and
Tennessee.
then they had
So
the
what's
video
gonna
camera
find it?
seeing the family.
Cocaine
Yeah,
wolf,
so
cocaine coyote.
I'm thinking,
Ooh.
I want to see
Yeah.
Coyote.
what you're gonna see though is the Sci-Fi Channel movies like Meth
Right.
Elephant and the Oxyfoxy.
Elephant.
Meth elephant. That's
Yeah,
the
the
best.
Oxyfoxy or the marijuana
Crackoon.
moose.
That one's
Oh,
gonna be that's gonna be
Crackoon.
marijuana doesn't make you
Hey,
murderous.
crackoon.
Raccoon, yeah.
Crackoon.
There it is. That's
Crackoon.
exactly it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have all those. You're gonna have like.
Yeah, but marijuana moose is gonna be a moose.
Oh,
sleeping all
It's gonna
day.
be
Yeah.
yeah, but you never know. It could be laced with fentanyl.
Well,
You
then
know,
you're gonna die.
Well, yeah, if you buy it on the streets, if
we
it-
just
if
had a
you're like
buried
an adult,
70
you go to a
pounds of
dispensary.
cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was putting that stuff away.
He was.
Ooh,
I
he
gotta
was.
admit,
He
I-
was putting it
Or
away.
she, yeah, she.
She.
I
Thank
know
you.
you didn't see the trailer, but the part that still is, even the parts that were in the trailer, I thought were funny, even though I knew they were coming. Like when it did like the whole Cobra thing of like inhaling the whole bag, and
It
just
swallowed a 10-pound brick.
it just started pushing itself
Like a
on its
snake.
back. Like he's
That was
going,
hilarious.
Like I'm out of it. I'm okay. And the thing is he kind of only killed to get more of the coke. He became
Correct.
an addict.
Really?
Correct.
It was
That's
kinda
what
hilarious.
drew
exactly
him.
what happened. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Like the scene when in the beginning when the kid is up in the tree and then
Yeah, and
the guy runs up there and he's got the cocaine
And
on
it
him
smells
and
it.
the bear smells it,
Stops.
and shoots down and races up.
Yeah, he's
and
inches
starts
away
attacking
from the
him.
kid.
Yeah.
Stops, turns, drops, and goes after the coke.
But no one in the ambulance had coke.
I'm trying to think about that because that thing.
Well,
I got to admit, what was the best part about that is that bear hauling ass.
Yes.
I mean, I know bears are fast, but the thing hauling ass after an ambulance.
Well, he's
and then,
coked up. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Was
I think it was
awesome.
I think it was the whole idea the lady tried to shoot him or
Well,
shoot her.
did
so
they
now I was
grab-
pissed because those humans showed the aggression, so she's.
I
got
love the
pissed.
fact that we're sitting here trying to critique it. It's
Or
just a
because
fucking
remember-
bear at
Yeah,
cocaine.
trying to find logic.
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
Could it be because the guy hit the bear with the med bag and he thought that was a
That could
cocaine
be.
bag?
That's what I was gonna
That's
say.
what it
And
is,
then he was
yeah.
like, "Wait a
It
minute,
looked like
there
gotta
might
have
be
more.
more shit in that van."
He thought the bag.
There's a
was-
logic
yeah.
behind
But
it.
they went, I like that they just went right. You know, they showed the coke at dump. They kind of had the cops investigating
yeah.
everything. They didn't show us. They just kind of showed like the kids finding the open bag. Like, oh, something got into this. What is it? A deer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just kind of went into it like the first couple that sees the bear. And what was hilarious too is they're looking and they're fighting over the camera and they look and it's gone and the thing just goes like stood up right in front of them.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, I mean it was just they went right to it.
I would have liked to see more of the bear doing that stuff like you were just talking about, rolling on the ground or
Like
doing
Tripping.
that kind
Maybe
of
that's
stuff.
Tripping.
Yeah.
Just tripping. That would have been great to see a little more of that, but it was still good.
I just thought like I was laughing at parts because for a dark comedy you're laughing at parts that you're not supposed to laugh at typically.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly though, even in really crappy horror movies, I catch myself laughing anyway. Like I just saw Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. I was laughing during that movie because it's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
And so yeah,
And you have some problems, but
well that too. Yeah. But I loved it. I
The
thought it
gore
was
was
great.
great.
Yeah.
I actually appreciated too the cop. I don't know the actor's name, but he was really good.
played it
there.
perfect.
Yep.
He played it
He
perfectly.
played it perfect. That was a great role
Absolutely played it perfectly.
Isaiah Whitlock Jr.
Well, just
How
before
did
he dies-
how did you get up there? Well, I jumped from the tree.
Kind of
Kind of hurt my head.
And just before he dies, he sees the dog. Make sure you take care of her.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
the whole time he wanted the.
The only
chocolate
thing I
lab.
didn't like is that cop who did like the she didn't get any punishment.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
She's kind of involved with drug dealers and everything. And
She'll be in the sequel.
Yeah.
But the
she's
drug-
she's the leader now.
The two drug dealer guys didn't get any punishment either. They
Well, the
just
one guy lost
kind of
it.
well,
went
he
off.
lost his fingers and got stabbed in the back.
Well, that's
And
not
the
really
other
a
guy had
punishment.
a bear vagina in his ear.
Yeah.
His favorite jersey.
It was all a redemption for that other guy.
There you go. Okay.
So
yeah, that's
that was the
true.
whole point of the movie is the redemption of him.
And
Realizing
I
he's a
did get my
shitty
moment
dad.
too with the what I talked about where they kind of wiped where the cub took his paw and
Yeah.
wiped.
Yeah, he did.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I mean the CGI bears weren't awful.
Not at
No.
all.
You know, they
were
weren't
No,
all
I
really
actually I think it added to it.
Yep.
You know, it added to that
But
B
the little
movie.
cubs were funny.
Yeah.
They were cute.
Yep.
They were.
They were
little
cute.
polar
man.
Little
bears.
cute.
I almost
coke-
want
They
to
were
get,
like rolling around in the bag with coke, just
now.
like
Hey, you guys know we're going to hear on the news someday soon where somebody gave cocaine to some bears, right?
God.
Oh yeah.
Like Alabama,
Oh God.
Missouri.
Missouri.
Problem is
I'll be
you're
cold
not
dead
far
in the
off.
ground
No,
before I
no.
recognize Missouri.
I'm not. We're going to hear about it.
Yep.
Cocaine beer, real life. You know, like yeah. There.
I don't want that. I wanted to know that it was given that and then it escaped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
right.
what I'm all in for.
All right. But no, I thought it was very well done.
So I had a surprise moment. There's the angry retail guy.
Yes.
Do you guys
Yep.
know? He was one of the
He was a
EMTs.
paramedic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was one of the paramedics. The guy.
Oh yeah.
He's viral on TikTok
He's
or
great.
YouTube or Facebook, whatever they are.
Okay.
But he does these angry retail guys where he
Yes.
role plays
yes.
like a lady saying, "Can I
That's
speak?"
where I've seen him.
Yeah, and he is hilarious. So you have
He
him.
is,
Check
yeah.
that.
It's that stupid porn star
Yeah.
mustache.
Yep. Yes,
and everything.
yes,
Yep.
yes.
Now that you say that, I'm like,
guess I've never seen
where
this.
have I seen this guy from? And now that I've seen him. on
Yep.
that. Yep.
And they do that. They play that music in the background every time when he snaps on the
Yep.
customer.
Customer says,
His
"I'm never coming
face-
back here." Like, I don't give a shit. I'm halfway through a 2
Yeah.
weeks notice.
You think I want to be here? Yeah, like just
His face though when he's closing the door,
Yeah, that's-
slowly like
The slowly closed door. I think we should leave.
Which that part actually kind of reminded me of the part in the Great Outdoors.
Great outdoors.
Yep.
Big Bear
Yes.
chased me. Yeah,
Yep.
that thing was bouncing on him on the door
Yeah.
on him.
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
yep.
Yeah, So I'm gonna go out on a limb here and man behind the curtain. You can agree with me. Thumbs up around. I mean, we're saying
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
I will give it thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
And honestly, I think what I would like to do moving forward is more of these opening weekend movie reviews. I think it's
Yeah.
And I personally would maybe like to stay away from the blockbusters and go for these ones that are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Magic Mike,
Stupid
Last
ones.
Dance.
I mean,
Let's
we
do
saw
it.
I'm not.
Let's do it.
I'm pretty
Let's
sure.
do it. Let's do it.
But the trailers before the movie. Come on, tell me those weren't some good.
There were some
trailers.
good
were
ones
some
in
good
there.
ones in
There were
there,
some good
yes.
ones. Yeah.
I think that you're gonna
Not
probably,
that Joaquin Phoenix.
The dogs.
One,
The Machine.
No,
The
that
dogs.
one.
The Machine, I would
dogs.
see.
The Machine was good.
Machine
And
looked
Strays.
funny.
The Strays.
Strays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you might see some.
Is that
movie
an
reviews of
actual?
that.
Is that a true story? The Machine.
though.
thing?
Strays?
It
The
sounds
Strays?
like it,
Yeah,
right?
Strays.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
is that?
Definitely.
Strays is a true story, yes.
Those are
There
guy
are
got his
dogs
dick
that
bitten
are
off
running
by
around.
his pet
Yes.
And I'm gonna
dog,
admit, I thought it was funny just watching the dogs talk with their mouths.
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
that was really trippy.
Dogs scheming to bite someone's dick off.
That's the whole purpose of the movie. They're
Yeah.
gonna go cross country to bite a guy's dick off, which
Yes.
I thought was.
So it's like
So it's Homeward Bound, yeah.
with Homeward Bound with a sick
So,
twist.
how about it was? He goes, "I know he loves me because he plays fetch and fuck."
Yeah, fetching
He
fuck.
throws it, and he drops me off, and then when he come back, he goes, "Oh fuck."
I love that it's Will Ferrell's voice though. Like
Will
that's
Ferrell.
that's great.
Perfect
Perfect voice.
I
Yeah,
think
I
those
think
are two
that'll
really
be-
good movies that we
But
should
the
go
Machine,
see.
I think I agree with you that it almost made it sound like that's a somewhat based on a true
Yeah.
story with
Yeah.
the guy because they showed him stand up,
Yeah.
talking about it.
Yeah.
I
that's-
might
I
have
know
to do a
that's
little
his
look
shtick,
into
A
it.
little bit of research.
His
Yeah.
stick is no shirt on. That's
Oh, really?
yeah, his stand up. That's what he does. He's
Okay.
that big dad bod. He doesn't wear a shirt.
I love
for
that
his
he
stand-up, so.
says I'm the original
Cocaine
Cocaine
Bear.
Bear. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was great.
Yeah, I think we're gonna hopefully do more of these. I think it was pretty fun.
I had a good time.
I will definitely be watching Cocaine Bear when it's apparently going to be hitting Peacock is the first streaming service it's going to hit.
Okay.
There you go.
But yeah, I lived up to my expectations.
Yep.
We recommend it for everyone.
Absolutely.
Go into it with no
Take your
expectations.
kids. It's
To
a good
Cocaine
animal
Bear.
movie.
Yep.
And it tells them to not do drugs. It shows how bad drugs.
Yeah, we got the old
Especially
school.
cocaine.
Yeah.
I do also want to say some of those lines at the end there with the kids talking about
The rehab.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to go to rehab. Yeah.
Those are great.
And the mom played the perfect thing. I'm
It was
like,
so good,
how did you
yeah,
know?
like-
Well, I caught you. I had a feeling, but you just,
You just
proved
confirmed
it.
Yes.
it. Yep.
You just
Yes.
proved it. Yeah,
Why don't you walk over this way? But I want to look at it so much.
Well, it's all those '80s ads there, like they showed with Nancy Reagan.
Oh, those were
Oh,
good
yeah.
too.
I
Those
actually laughed at
scared
the last
kids.
guy with the
Yes.
guy with
Yeah.
the crooked face, and he's like,
It's like
you know,
putting
put
a gun in your mouth and pulling the trigger.
I just started laughing, and I'm thinking, I probably saw that commercial
And
growing up.
It explains so much.
It's also true.
It explains so much. Yeah.
I threw a couple names of movies that I think are coming to the Sci-Fi Channel: The Heroin Honey Badger, Crack Cats, and Fentanyl Ferret.
Fentanyl ferret, there you go.
Oh,
Nice.
oh, good God. Yep. Fentanyl
Very
ferret.
good. Doped up dolphin. Yeah.
Speed Sasquatch.
Oh,
Yes.
God. Anyway.
You
Method-
gotta,
methadone
there's,
monkeys.
There's got to be some sort of sequel with a Yeti or a Squatch. There just has
Give
to
it
be.
time, man. If this
Hashish
is,
horse.
If this is going to go, it's
So
going to go.
I did you send a link to Cocaine Bear, like some reviews? Did you? Was that?
That was one of them. It was about the kind of the director or something, or not director, one of
'Cause-
the writers or something of it.
Because they were joking about the sequels, and one is Cocaine Bear Goes to Space or something.
Yeah, they were joking, yeah, 'cause they said like
That's
the
funny.
Sharknado and stuff. Are they going to
Yeah.
take it that route of just more ridiculousness?
Oh, I hope so.
Xanax zebra.
Because that's the thing. How often? I mean, you can't really.
Just a really mellow,
You know?
mellow
And the-
zebra.
the writer
oxy
talks about his surprise and on how he thought for sure that it was going to get picked up by some like no name.
He didn't think anyone was going to make it.
Yeah, it
though.
got picked up by
Warner
Universal,
Brothers.
and then
Oh,
Universal,
that's right,
yeah,
that's right.
and then he
One
also
of the
said like, "There's
previous-
no way Cocaine Bear as the title is actually going to fly."
Right.
And
did.
Well,
yeah.
you've seen who produced it, right? Lords Miller. They
Yeah.
did the Spider-Man
the
and
Miller brothers,
the Spider-Verse and a lot of funny movies out there.
No, that was good.
And
I appreciate
The
it.
other thing I love about it too is just the inspired by the true story. Like they plaster that everywhere to make sure you know
Based on true events.
that it was
Yes.
inspired by that and based on it. That
And like we talked,
great.
And you
It pretty much
can
ended after the bear ate the Coke.
and you can go see the actual bear
Yeah,
in the mall.
Kentucky
in
Fun
Kentucky.
Mall or
yeah.
something
It's
like
in
that.
Lexington.
It's in Lexington.
Yes,
in
it's
Okay.
in
Lexington?
Lexington, Kentucky. The
The
Kentucky
cocaine
Fun
bear's
Mall.
in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
They stuffed
Like
it in.
really,
They stuffed it. Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, Lexington, Kentucky.
Road trip.
yeah.
Because he
I was
died
reading
in
about
like
it,
10 minutes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
apparently, like that mall has all the different like local stuff. Like the people that invented Happy Birthday, or wrote it. It was from that area, and they have all that stuff there. And I had to look it up because I thought it'd be fun to go see.
That's
Well, like I said,
I
I'll,
mean, we-
Lexington.
I'll
we-
be
Lexington.
I'll
We
be
went to a-
driving through in a couple months.
We went
There
to a
you go.
mall near Pittsburgh to go see the Zombie Museum,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, we did.
So-
which is no longer there.
Was it
anymore.
dead?
I know, it's gone.
Because it was the mall that they filmed one of the
Dawn of the
It was part
Dead
of
or
it.
Dawn
whatever.
of the Dead.
It was
the
part
original
2, right, or
one. Yeah,
something?
the original one
Yeah.
from the
Got it.
70s, and they had a
Was the mall
in
dead?
there.
Yeah. I got my picture
Yeah,
taken
the mall was
with
pretty
zombie
dead,
Michael
actually.
Jackson.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So anyway, well, that about wraps this one up, guys.
It
so,
does.
yeah.
Any other final thoughts? No.
Go see
Go
Cocaine
see
Bear.
Cocaine Bear.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
It's worth it.
All right. Well,
Gentlemen, thanks.
yeah. So thanks for coming.
Appreciate it.
And from everybody here at Necessary Censorship, thank you for watching, and drink some bear fight and go see Cocaine Bear. Cheers, everybody. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Drugs bad. Okay.